the baddest. Let's see. Oh, we boxing, yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking, defeat ain't an option. Let them know, shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know, every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know, I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show, this is BVO. This how it's finna go. I'ma throw some jabs, make them think my punch is weaker than I hook his ass. This the ring, not the kitchen, but I'ma cook his ass. Me and him, that's the pro versus the rookie class. All my life I had to fight, but I still love it. Me and BVO got moves that you can't steal from us. And these haters be throwing shots, but I don't feel nothing. I ain't gonna lie, they alright, but we a little rough. Step up for the title and face your rival, this ain't no little tussle. Bet I be no bird, being chicken to get your feathers ruffled. Footwork, I'm dancing around my opponent like the Cupid shuffle. Good work, bodies hit the flow, that can't move a muscle. The upside is we ain't in the streets, shooting and shooting up. Catch me in the ring, sticking, moving and suited up. I know everybody can eat, but I ain't full enough. Oh, you said it's smoking some beef, I guess I'm pulling up. Oh, we boxing, yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking, defeat ain't an option. Let them know, shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know, every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know, I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show, this is BVO.
All right, for our viewers who don't know, tell them who the original man is.
The original man is the Asiatic black man. He's the maker. He's the owner. He's the cream of planet Earth. He's father of civilization and God of this universe, Sarit. And there's only one God.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Prize Fighter with the big homie D Free in the building. BVO had to, get his little, I don't know what his, I guess that intro, not the bull rapping, but his Asiatic black man thing. But he got the clip up saying, is Devin Haney a sore loser? I mean, I don't know where BVO come up with the topics. We just talk about them. Free, you out there, Free?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. All right, you good? You in the whip?
Say that again?
I said you in the whip. You in your car?
Yeah, I'm in my car.
It don't sound bad. You straight. Yeah, but BVO, I know you listening with these crazy topics. Is he a sore loser? I would say no. I know a lot of y'all are a little pissed off about the lawsuit or whatever, but it is what it is. Since when did boxing become the streets? Y'all got to learn how to separate the two. That man felt like he been violated, then he violating back. So that's how I look at it. I don't know, Free. Do you feel like he's a sore loser? How do you feel about that? He said Devin is a rat.
No,
Devin not a gangster.
No, I won't call him a sore loser. It's just like anybody. If you was playing a basketball game, you was playing a football game, and all of a sudden you lose the game, and then you found out the other team was cheating, you're gonna do what you have to do to try to get that game overturned or whatever. I mean, we seen it happen in baseball. We seen it happen in football. When you get somebody that's caught cheating, you try to get the thing reversed. And the lawsuit is because of the contract that they had. He felt like Ryan Garcia violated the contract. And when you got a contract, there's certain rules that's stipulated in that contract. And if you go against that contract, I mean, he has every right to sue if he felt like you violated the contract. So
that's what I say.
That's up to him to prove in the court of law. The judge will determine whether he has a case or not. So that's not for us to decide if he got a case or not. That's for the judge. That's what he get paid to do, the judge, and find out if he has a case or not. Because the judge is not a fan of Devin Haney. The judge is not a fan of Ryan Garcia, as far as I know. He's not a fan of neither one of those. He's somebody that's that has no dog in the race, and he's going to go according to the evidence that's presented in front of him.
I agree with you 100%. He violated the contract. I mean, that's it. And then I see stories going around saying, "Oh, well, Ryan's innocent. He didn't know." I ain't trying to hear none of that stuff, man. It's your job to know. We said it last night. It's your job to know what goes in your body. So, I don't feel any sympathy for Ryan Garcia. He got caught cheating, so it is what it is. He has to deal with, the consequences, and he's just on another rampage. He's going at Earl. Then he I don't know if it was Twitter or Instagram. He put up David Benavidez, meet me at 64. Like, come on, are you serious, dog? Like, this dude, he needs to sit down. He needs to be sit down. Now, people talking about well, he didn't know, so give him 6 months. No, suspend his ass. He needs to be stopped. He's a mess.
I mean, I don't know. That might be a punishment enough. He's going up there fighting David Benavidez. he might get punished enough by doing that, because he has no chance in hell beating David Benavidez. I don't care how many times you throw that left hook.
Mhm.
I want to see you try to throw those left hook when David Benavidez is throwing 15 punches at a time.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't want to see that, to be honest, Free. Like, I don't need to see Ryan Garcia versus David Benavidez. That's not even realistic. David Benavidez, he's campaigning at 75 now, so we don't need. I mean, he ain't coming down there for that. He can't make that. He barely could make 68. So what makes?
Yeah, he's not
That's why
entertaining
Ryan
that at all.
Right, exactly. And Ryan knows that David Benavidez is not going to entertain that goofiness. And I don't know why he's calling out David Benavidez now. If he wants to move up the welterweight and fight Earl, whatever. I'm all right with that. I don't have a problem with that. But I just can't see David Benavidez, even entertaining that madness, that nonsense that Ryan is putting out there, bro. Come on, man. Be serious. That's BVO, man.
This is what BVO said. That rat stole over $1 million of Ryan Garcia money. No, Ryan Garcia gave that money up. Ryan Garcia,
Right.
he okayed the bet when he knew he wasn't going to make weight. He okayed the bet, knowing that he wasn't going to make weight. He was like, well, I give him 1.5.
Yeah,
because
that's where
I know I'm not making the weight.
Right, exactly. He knew he wasn't going to make the weight, so he just went and just he knew he was going to cheat, so he bet on himself. So that 1.2 wasn't about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But I don't say he's not. Devin ain't no rat. Like, people getting this stuff mixed up, man. We not in the streets, man. Y'all know that, right?
No. But the thing is, you gotta know the terms that you're using. So obviously you're not from the street. If you're saying Devin is a rat, he didn't snitch on Garcia about nothing. Garcia told on himself when he popped dirty. Ain't nobody snitched on him. That man ain't snitched on him. So how you calling that man a rat? They not sitting here committing a crime together, and then all of a sudden one of them snitch on the other one. That's a rat. When you commit a crime with somebody else and then you turn around and snitch on the other one because you got caught, that's a rat.
Right. Yeah, I agree. You telling on the homies, knowing you did crime too. That's a rat. And Devin Haney, how can he rat when he's a professional athlete? He's not a dope boy. He's not a gang member. He's a professional athlete. So y'all got to understand that. And the man felt violated, so it is what it is. He wants his get back, and he's going to court. So y'all got to deal with it. All this, he a snitch, he's soft, he a sore loser. You don't know what that would do mentally. If you fought somebody and they whipped your behind, all right, and you find out what they did to you, boy, you're gonna want all kinds of get back. So I don't feel bad for Ryan. That's just me.
I mean, yeah, I agree. The only thing is I don't know why Devin won't rematch him. I don't know if he said, you know what, this man cheated me. I'm not giving him an opportunity to make no more money off my back, or what. I don't know why he won't. Because me personally, if I know that I can beat him, or I believe I can beat him, and I know the only reason why he won is because he cheated, I try to get my get back. So I don't know what is the reason why he won't get back in the ring with him. But that's on Devin Haney. That's something he has to live with. But I know if it was me, I'd be trying to rematch him to get my get back
ASAP. I don't know. I don't understand that. Maybe he's feeling the way. maybe he's just don't want to deal with that build up again, that, you know, that nonsense. You know, maybe he doesn't want to go through that again. You know, because Ryan gonna be acting crazy. You know he is. So the question is, does Devin want to deal with that again? And it seems like that he doesn't. So, and I understand if he doesn't want to deal with it, I get it, because, boy, you know, Ryan was tripping, man. Ryan was tripping real hard too. So, but you know, I feel like he whoever he fight, he gonna do that too from now on, bro. I think that's just what he is and who he is now, bro. And shout out to the homie X for jumping on with us. What's good, X? You out there? That's X. Oh, he was on here. What happened?
That wasn't X. That was BVO.
Oh, that was BVO? I thought that was X up there.
Oh, no, so.
Yeah,
That was BVO.
Oh, my fault. That's
Yeah.
X in the comments. Okay, I see. Yeah,
you know,
but
BVO was about to get up here and say some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
For Ryan Garcia. That's what he was
I
about
know
to
it's
do.
killing him. I know it's killing him. He's supposed to have a night off, but I know it's killing him. I know it is. I know for a fact that it is. It's killing him. So
Yeah. You can't cap for a man that's all he doing is lying. And like I said, if Ryan Garcia would have said, "Oh, I took a supplement and it got in my system or whatever," but it is what it is. It would be one thing, but he out here trying to act like he didn't do nothing wrong with all this other stuff, and then it's like you getting caught up every time we turn around. You getting caught in something else.
yeah, the story gets more and more bizarre as it go along. You know, because Ryan just, you know, he doesn't know how to control himself. You know, he's really out there right now. He needs to seek some help. So I feel like somebody's gonna whoop his ass.
I haven't seen one person that got caught doing something wrong and own up to what they did. I haven't seen not one. I'm like, Dad, can one of y'all just be respectable and say, you know what, I got caught. I made a mistake, and I take whatever the consequences are. I take it, and then I come back and make it up to the fans. I don't know what nobody wanted. Everybody want to try to lie their way through and act like they're not going to find out what you've been doing.
Yeah, like no, it's when these fighters get caught with stuff, boy, they just make up all kind of excuses. You know, Jarrell Miller, he's been knocked off multiple times. You know, and it's just excuses. You know, so they never gonna own up to what they did wrong for it. You know, cheating in combat sports is like, you know, that's like one of the worst things you can do, dog. Like juice up in combat sport, or in any sport, at that matter. You know, but Ryan, man, he gonna pay. You know, it's up to the judge to see what the judge say. You know, if the judge say, nah, get out of here, I'm all right with that too. You know what I mean? But if as far as Devin, he need to go ahead and try to run that back, Brody.
I mean, yeah. I know he got to fight Sandor Martin next. So hopefully he go out there and have an excellent performance and say, hey, the reason I lost to Ryan was because the whole thing. But everybody's still going to believe like Ryan is a better fighter, even though he was on the juice or whatever it may be, because of the fact that you don't want to run it back. They're gonna be like, okay, why you didn't want to run it back? Everybody else that got caught cheating in the past, the other fighter wanted to run it back. Miguel Cotto, he wanted to run it back. You had who was the other one? It was somebody else that got caught cheating against them, and they wanted to run it back, but they never. The other fighter didn't run it. Vladimir Klitschko versus Tyson Fury, but Tyson Fury didn't want to run it back.
Yeah, he popped up. He just went retire. He went into hiding after that.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like these fighters, in order for people to wipe that out of their mind and say, okay, maybe it was the PEDs, the reason why you lost, is by you going in there and you beating Ryan Garcia in a clean environment. Him making weight, you making weight, no PEDs involved, and you go in there and you win, or if Ryan go in there and he win, you say, okay, Ryan, he made a mistake. He didn't need the PEDs, and he used bad judgment, or maybe the PEDs was what the reason why you dropped Devin 3 times or 5 times, 3 that counted.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it was, but Dev Dev gonna have to watch out for them left hands. He knew what was coming and he couldn't get away from it. That's now whether Ryan had that extra pop or not in his punches, it still doesn't take away he was getting scraped with left hands. So
Yeah.
Devin's gonna have to clean that up super fast.
That was the reason why I've always said I don't have Devin beating Tank Davis.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people thought that Devin could beat Tank Davis. I was like, nah, I don't see it. I saw it when he fought Jojo Diaz. That was the first time I seen it. Like, even though he got caught by Jorge Linares, he didn't. He was watching Jorge. It wasn't like it was close. He was watching. But when he fought Jojo Diaz, I'm looking, okay, Jojo Diaz is much smaller. Why is he fighting him like that? And then you turn around and you fought who was the other guy? You fought Kambosos. He watched Kambosos. But then he get in there with Lomachenko, and Lomachenko, he had a hard time fighting against him. I'm like, nah, he not beating Tank Davis. He's having a hard time with guys that's either on his level or close to his level. He's having hard times with them. He's not beating Tank Davis.
That's fair enough. I never said he could beat Tank. My thing was at the time when Devin was undefeated, I just wanted to see the fight. I didn't really care who won the fight because I like both of them. I rock with both of them, but I wanted to see I just wanted to see the fight. You know what I mean? Devin was big. You know what I'm saying? Tank is a great athlete, a great, I'll say special powers. Like Gervonta Davis got special power. I mean, let's just keep it a bean. But oh shit.
Yeah, he do. Yeah, you know what? I agree with what Boxer Scholar said. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay,
I agree with what Boxer Scholar said. He said Ryan Garcia betted millions on himself, knowing he was out of shape. That man was definitely meant the juice. And I gotta admit, if you knew that you was out of shape, because like I said yesterday, I've never seen Ryan Garcia gas the way he did in that fight. And I've seen Ryan Garcia fight at least 6 or 7 different fights. I've never seen him gas like that. That man, by round 9, that man was dead tired.
Right. So, yeah, I agree. I don't know if that had anything to do with the juice, but I don't think it does anything with your stamina, does it? That's just for like muscle type of deal. Like, ain't that like flushing weight? What is it? Keep your muscle while you drain the weight real good or real fast or whatever. But I don't know exactly what the drug does, but I do know it's on the list and you can't have it. So Ryan had it, and now he got consequences to deal with. But Devin, I don't like. The only thing I'm with you on that one, Free. The only thing is I don't like the way Dev talking like I don't want a rematch. I'm like, nah, dog, go get that get back ASAP. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get that get back, bro. Like, I don't know what Brody doing, but hopefully he changes his mind. That's all I just want him to change his mind and go on there. He can beat that bull, man. I don't know why he's worried about that, but he definitely can beat Ryan Garcia. But we'll have to wait and see. You got anything you wanted to cook on, Free? I think BVO
I wanted to talk about this Tank Davis. I was gonna say Tank Garcia. Tank Davis versus Lomachenko. A lot of people wanting this fight to happen, and Loma was like he's open to making that fight happen. So I don't know what
so sure
what Bob is going to do, because I think it's going to be a good fight for as long as it lasts. Because I think Tank Davis is going to eventually get Loma out of there, but I think it's going to be a good fight for as long as it lasts. Because we saw it in Loma's last fight, he still Lomachenko. He
Yeah.
ain't no old man, and he ain't over the hill. We didn't see nothing to show that he slowed down. So
Nothing at
I think
all.
it's going to be a good fight until it's not.
Right. I have the fight the same way. I have Lomachenko confusing Gervonta Davis for the first couple of rounds. And then when it's time for Loma to get cracked, I think that would be the end of it. You know what I mean? I just don't think that he could withstand. He got dropped by didn't who put him down? Luke Campbell? Who put him? I can't remember who put Loma down. Somebody that's not a big puncher.
It wasn't Luke Campbell, Jorge
Linares put him down.
Linares got decent power, but
I mean, Linares put him down, and truth be told, Gary Russell put him down too.
Yeah. Again, like they said, y'all crucified me yesterday when y'all said the fight was a UD, but I remembered that fight was a little bit closer than what people had it. Now, a lot of people thought Loma won. Me personally, I thought, I would have to watch it again. I'm not gonna make that. I'm not gonna do that right now because it's been so long since I've seen the fight. But at the time, I was like, okay, they gave it to Loma. I get it, But Russell was very competitive in that fight. Again, it was a majority decision? I believe it was a majority. So, I mean, I guess that's his best win. But his best performance was definitely against Cambozo. But I guess his best win for me would have to be, you got Gary Russell on your record. Not a lot of people got that, you know what I mean? But, I think if they would have ran that back, I think Gary could have got him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what went wrong for Gary, but again, Lomachenko is a good fighter, man. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, no, Lomachenko's a good fighter. It's just the extra sauce they be putting on his name.
Yeah,
he's the best. He's the best fighter since Muhammad
Ali and
That
all that
not
goofy
true
stuff. Yeah, they give that
at all.
Tripping. That ain't even close. He's not even a greater fighter than like James Toney and Roy Jones, let alone Ali. Like I don't know where Bob, but
Man, he's not a greater fighter than Tank Davis.
Basically.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't even got to say this.
I can rip off so many fighters that he's not greater than. He's not greater than Sugar Shane. I can go, It's just so many different cats, man. But that he got that machine behind him.
That being said, he's a great fighter, though, man.
Definitely.
I can't take nothing away from him. Hell, he was doing things against Gary Russell that I didn't think he could do.
Yeah,
I didn't have him even competing in that fight, man. I thought Gary was going to handle him pretty easily.
I did, too. I thought Gary was going to smoke him. But I did give Lomachenko credit for taking that fight. I was like, oh, shoot. They moving him like that? All right, cool. You know what I mean? But I think the height and all that crap, man, that was a whack fight. But whatever. But back to the topic. Yeah, go ahead, T. Get in there.
Going back, I'm gonna go all the way back to the Devin thing.
Okay.
And like I said, I've been making this analogy because it's so it applies greatly. Barry Bonds' ability to hit the ball, place the bat on the ball square, and drive it with power, drive it with accuracy, place it. That had nothing to do with him being on the clear. He had that in him. The clear just made what he did even more amazing.
Right.
And the thing about Devin was that he has these little things that he constantly exhibits in all his fights that lend himself to being placed in bad predicaments against a fighter like Ryan Garcia, who happens to be fast, extremely fast, and extremely twitchy. Like his pop is like twitch pop. It hits you and you don't even know it hits you type pop. And
I agree.
The fact that those deficiencies were there, it made it possible for him because he didn't adjust. He didn't respect him. He let his ego get in his way and he let pride overtake him and preparing for that fight. So because of all of that, we seen the outcome we did. Now, if he's guilty of that stuff, then he's guilty of it. And like you said, the dub should be stripped from him and it should be awarded a no contest. And that's about the extent of that. True indeed, he should want to get his get back. Everybody who has lost, hell, there are people who got really cheated when they put like cement in the gloves.
Yeah.
They came back and said, no, we running this back on a fair one. So after everything is done, because he's putting together a lawsuit, after that takes place, his immediate thing should be prepare himself to be able and available for that rematch and to take that rematch and show the world that I'm truly this. Because remember, he said, this is his words, I am the only fighter in the game right now who is Hall of Fame right now. All of my contemporaries are not Hall of Fame. They are not on my level. He didn't go ahead and then he went on to say that this man ain't even a A-level fighter. He ain't a B-level fighter. He is C-level, a low C-level fighter.
Yeah.
So like these things were out of his mouth.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know, you gotta stand on it. And I think more so than anything, the fact that he was making these types of statements are what's really killing him right now, because now it looked bad because it wasn't even close in the ring. Even the rounds he won, they weren't dominant. The rounds he lost, they were dominant. So you know, I don't hold him in contempt for anything other than the fact that if you truly don't want to run that fight back, then that means you truly don't think that's a fight you willing to take a risk on again. Because if he is really not that good and you really the Hall of Famer that you say, that you exclude everybody else from being on your level, you run that back in a heartbeat. Now, on regards to Tank and Loma, that's an excellent fight. That's an excellent fight. Has been an excellent fight for the past 4 years, bro. The past 4 years. The time that they said he should have fought him, how could you include an up-and-coming prospect on somebody who's been fighting for titles? That don't even make sense. Right. So this time frame is the time frame. They're gonna make that fight. It should happen now, and it should happen real quick because that window is closing. Because one thing is certain, boxing, especially at the elite level, you can get old just like that.
Overnight.
It can even happen in between a round.
I'm about to say, you can just happen in the middle of the fight. You can just
in the middle of the fight, it can happen, and you don't want it to happen against a caliber of fighter like Tank Davis.
Because you're gonna take a dirt nap. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I agree with you, like what you said about Barry Bonds. Barry had the extra juice to get it over the fence, but nevertheless, you cannot take his eye coordination away. You can't take that from him.
No, he was absolutely he was a Hall of Famer without that stuff. He just became absolutely ridiculous with the stuff. Like he started doing stuff that like, Barry Bonds was barely clearing the fence. Now he clearing the stadium. It's going out into the water. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, certain mistakes used to be like hard line drives. Now them bad boys is line drive home runs.
Like Barry Bonds is on that level of Manny Pacquiao. You suspect it, you just never been able to prove it.
That's a fact.
You suspect that he's on it. You just never been able to prove that he was on it. So, and that's the same thing with Manny Pacquiao. You suspect that he was on it. You have all the clues saying he was on it, but you can't prove it. You can't prove it. He never popped dirty for no test.
The only thing that I will say about Manny Pacquiao, which was amazing to me, man, was that he basically was a 1-2 fighter. And that Mickey Fricky was whooping tail with a 1-2. Yeah. Like, I couldn't believe how he was just getting on people like he was with just a 1-2. But the man was special, man. And, you know, he was super quick. Like, his quickness was out of this world. He can get in and get out. He can shoot an angle at you. So, yeah, you're right about that, D, man. I have nothing but the utmost respect for Pacquiao, but we don't know. I got nothing but the utmost respect for Barry Bonds. I know what he was before he started taking the stuff. But I do know that the stuff enhanced his performance. So, yeah, in the ring, his performance may have been enhanced. But what Devin does wrong a lot, and what Ryan does right a lot, went hand in hand. And unfortunately, it was a bad mix for somebody who didn't put the proper respect on him. Went in with an ego and went in with too much pride to recognize that, hey, this is a threat. This dude is a professional fighter. You calling him a C-level fighter? He done went through people who was at one point in time considered to be one of the tops in the division.
Yeah.
a couple of times, man. So you know he made light work of them.
Yeah.
So you can't take this dude light, man. And on top of that, you know he got 26 victories, 20 of them came by knockout.
Yeah. Regardless of the competition,
Yeah.
knocking somebody out is not an easy task, you know. But again, Devin, like you said, Devin, he still was getting painted with left hands, man. And if that did help him, he still has to go clean up the mess that he made by getting clocked constantly with left hand. I was just like, every time Ryan would hit him with it, he would go down. So, you know, Devin has to clean that mess up. Other than that, you know, he cleaned up a couple things, and I think he'll be fine.
Nah.
Crush
We
gonna
at
have a
this
different.
again. Oh, we at this again.
No, we
Damn
talking
it.
about a couple of things. We were talking about that to begin with, and then we transitioned to the Tank Loma.
Yeah.
Oh, well, real quick. Listen, you ain't subscribed to my IG channel. Greatest Man Alive 70. Go check that out. I'm not gonna keep on repeating myself about this nonsense with this no country for soft men. I'm not trying to hear it. This dude is done. I done broke it down. So many people done broken down. I'm tired of this dude. I'm tired of it. He's a sissy. He ain't none of that until he showed me otherwise. And I don't know why a lot of y'all sitting around thinking, yeah, he gonna be that again. He ain't. Because every day he turn around and does something else. The boy ain't built like that. He acting like a female. I'ma press charges. I want the win overturned. And I went, what the what? Now y'all tell me, whenever in the history of boxing, you seen somebody in that goddamn position and they bounced the hell back better than he was before. Come on, I'll wait. Cause I'm sick of this. This is again. You tell me someone in the history of boxing that did this sissy stuff that he's doing and bounced back even better than ever. It ain't no damn body. So don't even try to stretch your brains and make up something because it ain't. He's the first one to be calling the cops and I want this done in New York. You for who? Who the hell is you? You got your ass whipped, partner. Live with it. So
yeah, but people are going off that he was cheated though, Crush.
Man, listen. I'm not trying to hear that, Price. I'm not trying to hear that shit.
But that's just what it was though.
No, it cheated my ass.
So it
How
was
he
so
cheat?
he didn't cheat.
What? That didn't win the fight for Ryan.
Coming in juiced up, overweight.
It
That's not
didn't
cheating?
win the fucking fight for Ryan, bro. We're not gonna do this. Cause the man didn't look no different than any other fight, man. Y'all got to get out of here with that nonsense. That man didn't look any stronger or anything. One thing he did look, his stamina was fucking worse. Are y'all serious? Are you serious? That ain't help nothing. That don't change that man kept his head on the line. Get out of here with that. That don't change that the fact his daddy told him, you know, even though you're a little dash you, but tonight you're going to be a cane course, so get on out of here. That had nothing to do with the bad decisions and all the stuff this boy been doing, man. Get up on out of here with this nonsense, and I'll take anybody to the grave that's going to stick up for this damn dude. Because his whole thing that he been doing to himself, people just blowing the fuck up with him in the worst way. That's what it is. Get over it, man. I'm sick of this shit. Y'all acting like he Jesus Christ or somebody. He got his ass whipped. Ain't no damn pads.
That's no doubt about it. He got beat.
Ain't no pads and no extra 3 motherfucking pounds had nothing to do with that boy not getting out the fuck away of a fucking left hook that he knew about. They ain't had shit to do with that. Nothing. Ryan didn't look no damn stronger. Nothing. Head didn't come in bigger. None of that bullshit. So how we gonna put that on that? Because the man was cracking the same fucking way before then, man. Y'all gonna get up out of here with that nonsense.
No, only thing I got to say about that, Crush, is the fact what you said at the end, that man was dead tired. And like I said before, the thing that happened when you're tired, you lose your power. And it didn't seem like Ryan Garcia lost any power when he was out there he was basically out there gassed. And like I said, I've never seen Ryan gas like that. And his power was not gone anywhere. That's the one thing that you lose when you lose your stamina, you lose your power. But it didn't seem like his power was gone anywhere. That's why I want to see Devin take the rematch, fight him again, and show that's the reason why you lost. Because I understand that. But what I'm saying is that's the reason why I want to see it, because then there's no question. If everything is on the up and up, there's no question whether it's either you, the better man, or Ryan, the better man. There's no question. Because, yeah, you could say he got his ass whooped and he didn't move his head off the line, but it's still the fact that that man was on PEDs. And because you never been on no PEDs, you can't say what that PED did. You don't know what it did. You never been on it. You don't know if it did give him extra power or not. You don't know.
His power didn't look any damn different, bruh, from any other fucking fight. None.
I didn't say his style looked different.
His speed, none of that D-free. We seen people juice the fuck up to the fucking gills and got their ass whipped, my man.
Yeah, but
that
doesn't take away the fact. It doesn't mean that's because we seen other people get their ass whipped that the PED didn't have effect. The PED is the reason why they don't want it in the sport of boxing is because they do have an effect on the outcome of fights. That's the reason why they ban, because they do have an effect on the outcome of fights. So if it didn't have an effect on it, they wouldn't care about the PED. So obviously it has an effect.
Let me ask y'all this goddamn question. And y'all fucking around, and I ain't going for it. Let me ask y'all this question. If Devin would have fought his fucking fight and won, we would not be having this fucking conversation. I don't care what the fuck Ryan came in there on. You still stick to your motherfucking plan. You still have to show that he is C-level fighter no matter he on super dope or not. That's the fucking fact, bro. That's the fact.
Maybe Devin did fight his fight. The fight that he fought in the past, maybe that's not Devin anymore. Maybe Devin is more of a come forward and press the action type of fighter. Maybe that is because we've seen him do it multiple fights. It ain't like this is the first fight that we see him do that.
Against smaller guys. Against guys he was killing himself to have a fucking advantage over it, and that shit is fucking him up more so than what the fuck Ryan did to him. He been fucking himself up for a long time, people. We want to get right down to it. Staying in the damn weight class 3 years longer than what the fuck he should have been in there to cut. Killing himself. Killing fat and motherfucking goddamn muscle. Everything gonna be off. And then when you finally get in there with somebody that's equal to you, in some sort of way, no matter which way, these are the things that man been killing himself the whole damn time and nobody been paying attention. These things catches up with you and it caught up with him. Fuck all that. Man should have been the fuck in other weight classes. That's on him.
Oh no,
that's
I'm not making no excuses for him. I want to see the rematch and everything is on the up and up because you can't make no excuse. There is no excuse to be made because there's nobody on PEDs, there's nobody overweight, there's no excuses to be made. I don't even care about the weight because Devin knew that he was going to be overweight, that he took the money for the weight. I don't even care about the weight. But the PEDs, I mean, you can't make no excuse about the PED. The PEDs is PED. It's a performance enhancer and it's on a banned substance because it does have an effect on the outcome of fights. Not saying that it had an effect on this one because we don't know. I mean, like I said, unless one of y'all have taken that PED and y'all know the effect of it, I mean, we can't say that it did or it didn't.
Well, I feel what you're saying, but if I ain't see no difference in what the fuck a motherfucker been doing, then it didn't do too much. That's all I'm saying. We seen when guys use PEDs, it showed Well, he must be a fucking Superman. What do you what he got the anonymity of Victor Conte? We can't tell if the motherfucker helped or not. Untraceable. We can't tell if his power, his speed is different and all that. We can't tell none of that shit. If we can't tell none of that shit, then we can't assume that shit unless we see that shit. And we ain't seen the shit. We seen it on everybody else. We seen it. He's superhuman, man. He's superhuman if that's the case. I'm done talking about this shit. The boy's a pussy. Bottom fucking line. He's a fucking pussy. He's a boy's a fucking pussy, D3. I don't care what nobody say. The first he said no rematch, and then he wanna sue. He wanna sue. He wanna sue. You got dudes that got cracked and got dents and all type of stuff up in there. He took the goddamn took the less damage out of any goddamn PED user in the ring against a damn opponent. I want to sue, man. You better get up on out of here.
No, I mean that's like I said, that's all. Everything you saying is true. I'm not denying none of that. Maybe Devin just don't have a chin, and it is what it is. But the fact of the matter is, the man was on PEDs, and like I said, he needs to run it back. And if you're a better fighter, then it would show in the rematch, whether it was just the PED. That's why I say him not taking the rematch, it just shows, okay, that you believe Ryan is better than what you said he is, or you got beat up that bad that you don't even want to get in the ring with him no more.
But listen to this, right? Listen to this, right? And I fucks with what you saying. But because everything he said out of his mouth, he trumps what the fuck Ryan did. We can't change that. This is all on him. I don't agree with what Ryan did. But guess what? The shit he been saying out his mouth, he trumps that shit. Simple and period, man. It is what it is. We can't scratch the surface no more with this. He lost. He got his ass whipped no matter which way it happened, and he acting like a little bitch about it. He ain't trying to be safe about it.
But you can't say that when there's PEDs involved, though, Crush.
Man, I can say it, bro. I can say it.
No, you can't.
And I'm saying it.
That's whack.
Well, you ain't got to agree with me, bro. You don't have to. But nothing is going to change the way that I feel about it. Nothing.
Cool.
Nothing is going to change. If he would have fought his, if he would have fought his fucking fight, he would have fucking won. Simple and plain.
I agree with.
He constantly get hit by left hand, so it's hard to say.
I agree with question for the most part, because if regardless if he was on PEDs, if he fought that fight the same way, it might have still been the same outcome. It might have still been the same outcome.
Right.
So I'm not saying
I agree
what
with
Crush is saying is wrong. I'm just saying he should rematch the fight. If you doing all this because of the PEDs, then rematch him. If you suing him and you want the fight overturned and all that, then rematch him. Rematch.
That's all. That's all.
Definitely.
But you know what? Check this out. With that being said, rematching, you ain't gotta do all that. You can't have both. You can't get all that. Ain't no I'll get the rematch and you get the take. No, you don't get all that. You only get one. Make a fucking choice. You ain't no multiple choices.
It looks like he made his choice. It looks like that he wants to go forward with the lawsuit and he doesn't want the rematch. So I mean, it looks like he is.
That's why there's no need to be talking about what the fuck he should be doing, because he said out his mouth he don't want it.
But that's what now, fighters say things one minute and the next minute they
guess what? Hey, Prize, he ain't changed yet, bro. So this is what it is right now.
Well, this is still fairly new to him, so we'll have to see what he says in a month or so. He might change his tune and go completely after the rematch.
It ain't a month. It ain't a month from now. So right now he don't want the rematch. So that's where that into each other now, bro.
That's completely fine. But at the end of the day, there were PEDs involved, and as far as Devin is concerned, he feels a way about it. He feels though his life was in the ring. You know, PEDs. There's like Three said. There's reason why they don't want it in the sport, because somebody can get killed in combat sport. It's not basketball. where you know, like Tristan Thompson or whatever. It's not that. We talking about hand-to-hand combat. Now, if I come in there all souped up off of some shit, and now I'm not hitting hard as I normally, now I'm hitting harder than I normally do, I can fuck around and kill somebody, bro.
A prize.
That's it.
Fighters then got killed in the ring with nobody using PEDs, bro. Try
That's
something
a fact.
else.
That's a fact. But nevertheless, there's an asterisk on this victory for Ryan Garcia because he had dirty urine. That's just it. It's not. That's not what I'm making up. That's just what the facts are. The facts are the facts. Ryan popped dirty, and it is what it is.
Yeah, he popped dirty. That's the facts. And the other fact is the boy's a bitch. He don't want a rematch. He want to take him to court. He's a bitch.
That's fine.
We're not changing that reality.
That's a fact. That's a fact too. I can't deny that.
I'll be getting in there trying to take his fucking head off.
Yeah,
Total had to spend time in a hospital for what the fuck happened to him. He could have good and damn well said, I'm about to sue you. See what the fuck? Whoop that ass. Whoop his fucking ass, man. You motherfucker.
Yeah, I can't deny the fact that
I ain't pressing no charges on him, man. I'm getting back at him. You can't say you're a man and then you act like a woman. You can't say that you can't say you all this. You can't say you all this.
Yeah. He changed his tune. That man scared to get back in the ring with him. So
I
can't defend him on that.
Yo, and that's what it looked like. No matter what.
I'm not gonna say scared, but
but no matter what prize, it do look like he don't want to get in the ring with it.
Yeah, I mean, there's no denying that. You know, I can't make up excuses for him. It doesn't. That's why I made it clear that I said that I don't know. I don't like that language that coming out of Devin's mouth that he doesn't want to fight. Like, what
that's a fact.
mean? This dude just tried to kill you, dog.
That's a fact, man.
I want to beat your ass. You did what?
I took many a butt whoopings.
Crackhead. You know, I was a young boy. It was something that happened in the neighborhood I was in, and I hit this crackhead with all of my might. He went down and he rose back up like Thriller because he was on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what these PEDs do, but I know they enhance. You can drop weight, cut weight, and keep muscle. All like that's not natural. So this is not a natural win to me. And until further notice, that's what I'm running with. I'm standing on what I said.
You know, and I'm gonna say that that's a truism as well. There is a mark on the fight because there was a test that popped dirty. You know what I'm saying? So we got to deal with that in real time. There's a mark on the fight that no matter if he part dirty or not, it looks as though the fight would have played out similarly because Devin just couldn't get out of the way of the left hook. And everybody knows that's all he usually hits people with is a left hook. There's also the fact that, you know, if I'm being wronged in the ring, I do have the right to try to petition and try to get that taken off of me. Now, to try to petition to get it a dub, I think that's going to look.
No,
yeah, that's going way too far.
I think they're reaching, like, you know, above and beyond with that. No, I've never seen. I mean, I could be wrong, and D3 and Crush probably know better than me. But I don't remember nobody getting cheated and then it get turned into a victory, and then you put a loss on the other guy's record. That's not going to happen. Now, what can happen is a no contest. You know, it should be a no contest. Any fighter, it ain't just Devin Haney. Let me make that clear. It ain't just for Devin Haney. It's for all you fighters. If all you fighters going to go in there and pop dirty and you go in a fight and then you come out of there and you dirty, that needs to automatically be a no contest. I don't care if they say, oh, I didn't know I had it in my system. You think my job, I operate heavy equipment. You think my job, if I say I didn't know there was THC in the edible, or I just ate brownies at a party. You have to know what you're putting in your body. You think my job they don't care about none of that shit. They gonna go in that trailer and you gonna come out there pissed ass come up hot. You cooked. That's it. So until people get over that, they want to call Devin names. Oh, he's a bitch. He's a pussy. Okay, fine. I don't even have a problem with that. But what I do have a problem is that there's an asterisk on this victory. Whether you, Crush, Free, T, me, none of us like it. It's there, and it's going to remain there forever.
Listen, the thing is, if the man wouldn't be going about it like a bitch, it wouldn't be a fucking problem.
But
He's
what
not
makes it so
handling like a man.
what makes it?
Because
Hey,
he
I agree with Crusher
crying about
Legend.
everything, bro. He crying
Well, I
about
know.
every
If the
fucking thing,
motherfucker
bro.
broke the contract, he breached the contract. I'm suing your ass. I'm not a fucking drug dealer.
No,
I'm not a
it's,
kingpin. I'm a boxer.
you know, I think what it is I was gonna say this real quick. Crush got a little bit of a. I mean, I don't agree with him using steroids. He should get away with that. But if you want it, man, if to prove him right, he needs to get her in a rematch. You can't Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, Duran, Hagler, Hearns, De La
Even
Hoya,
Floyd. Even Floyd.
all these cats got when they had a bad performance or when they lost, they want to get their get back. You can't say, oh, I don't want to fight him again because he's a cheater.
My only problem. That's my only beef.
And that's what it is. It's like that's some pussy shit. Because I know even when it comes to me playing sports or me playing video games, if I lose, I want to get my get back.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to sit
That's
there and be
my
like, oh no, I'm good. He hurt my feelings.
right. Yeah, I agree. Now that shit there, I'm not with that. I'm not with that. That's like I said, maybe he feel away right now. Maybe he'll change his tune in a month or 2, 3 months. We don't know. Next year, we don't know.
What did do,
Right
Marquez?
now,
He fought Pacquiao 4 times to get. He finally got his get back.
Just to get that one get back.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Yeah, I agree, bro. Like I said, now I agree. I disagree with my brother Crush on some of the things. Some of the things he said, I do agree with. But the problem that I have, would I have a problem? Why my alarm was on?
That's all I want to say. That's all I
I
want to
think
say.
BVO. If you still listen, what you want to do? Because I know he said only an hour tonight. Can we keep going for another half? What do you want to do if you want to chat? I'm not gonna. I seen what you text me. I'm not gonna even put that up here on this panel. That's just crazy. But maybe I will.
I know what he want to cook on. I'm not talking about that.
He probably said you the same text, bro.
He ain't sent it to me because he know I ain't going for it.
Well, so let's
he didn't send it to me. I just been around BVO long enough to know what the way he think. He ain't sent it to me, but I know how he think.
He wants to know. He wants to cook on. He wants us to cook on why Tank is ducking Tio. So I'll let D Free and Crush get.
No. Hey, you know what? D Free, don't even waste your time with it. Bernardo, we're not gonna entertain that tonight. Just keep on dreaming, and dreaming. We ain't going for the clickbait tonight, Bernardo. You know.
I know how BVO think.
So yeah, to continue what I was saying though, man. I mean,
go ahead, T. My bad, dog.
No, it's all good, man. I know it's controversial, man, because so many things, the way it all played out and how it's starting to tail off, it's all like freaking reality TV-ish, like the Bad Girls Club and all that other BS that be going on, man.
No doubt.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, Devin fought the wrong fight.
Yeah.
Ryan took PEDs, and the fight didn't play out how everybody thought it was going to play out. It played out how some people thought it was going to play out, but then there was a dirty urine. So I mean, there's a lot of weird things that happened in this fight, and I mean, nobody's ever going to forget it. Even if Devin do run a rematch and he beat Ryan Garcia, he beat him on the scorecard, or even if he even knocked Ryan Garcia out, and the fight, well, I don't believe he'll knock Ryan Garcia out, but if it does happen, he knock him out. Nobody's going to forget that Ryan knocked Devin down 3 times. They're going to say, well, he was on PED. Yeah, but the people that watch that daggone video years from now ain't going to know that Ryan was on PED. They ain't going to know that.
That's what I'm saying. All you can do is get his get back. That's all you can do is get his get back and knock his ass down a couple more times. That's what Devin needs to do to him. Or
that's
beat his ass.
That's the thing. If Devin never runs it back, they're gonna have video of Ron whooping your ass. You're gonna be like, well, he was on PEDs. Well, why they still got to fight us? Why you ain't fight him again?
Yeah.
That's gonna be the question. Why you didn't go fight him again? If you knew he was on PEDs and he cheated you, why you didn't go fight him again?
I say this fight has a rematch in the future. Both them guys are young athletes. They're not even in their 30s yet. So we can probably get a rematch down the line for sure. You know Devin. I just don't see him letting I don't see him letting it ride for the rest of his career. Maybe
You
they
know,
meet up at 47 or something like that. I don't know, but right now
We
he's
don't
running
even
around
know.
chasing Earl Spence like a maniac.
We,
So
we
no
don't even
telling.
know how the rest of Devin career gonna look until it gets started. We don't even know.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things like
So I
when.
just got
Oh,
the
go ahead.
word that we got another 40. No, real quick, you get right back in there with your point. I just want to let everybody know we got like another 40 minutes left, and we're gonna shut it down.
Okay,
Right.
real quick before I go to work, it's like when Joe Frazier got his ass whooped by what's his name twice in a row. What's the big nigga's name? George Foreman. He got destroyed in both of those fights.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't be like, oh man, I'm done. So we don't even look at that fight with Joe Frazier. We just like that nigga's tough. He's gonna keep on. He's trying to get he's still trying to get at it. We don't look at Joe. Man, if he has to fight, and when the Ali guy's his jaw broken or his jaw got knocked off by Frazier's left hook, I'm not gonna fuck with him. Oh, I'll make excuses. I just got out of jail. He didn't make no excuses. He went back and fought the man.
That's just like the Manny Pacquiao and Madonna. Everybody looked at those. They don't look at those first 3 fights that Manny Pacquiao beat him. They look at that last fight when he got knocked out.
You mean Marquez? Yeah, Marquez. Yeah.
I mean Marquez. I'm sorry, I said Madonna. Marquez. They look at that last fight when he got knocked out. They don't pay attention to those first 3 fights.
Right.
but with all due respect, I thought Marquez won 3 of those fights.
I did.
I thought he won. I thought he won at least 2 of them. Yeah.
I mean, whether he won or not, nobody even talk about those first 3.
Nope.
They talk about the fact that Manny Pacquiao got knocked out in that last fight.
Put to sleep.
Flatline.
Yeah, because he just dropped,
one of the
bro.
most brutal knockouts in my lifetime.
Yeah, I mean,
he ain't going his ass back. He went on his face back. He went on his face back.
You know what they say? You know what they say in boxing? You fall on your face like that, it's over. You don't. It's not a good chance
he didn't
to get
move.
back up.
He didn't even move.
It was very scary in the beginning. You know what I mean?
That
I usually don't go to bars and watch fights, but for some reason I was at a bar that night. I didn't care to see the 4th fight because they had fought so many times. I didn't care to see it, so I ended up going out. But just so happened they seen the fight, and then boom. That's like I said, one of the best knockouts I've seen in my. It has to be of my lifetime. One of the best.
I give you another example. Roy Jones and Antonio Tarver. They don't talk about the first fight that it ended in a draw. They talk about Antonio Tarver knocked out Roy Jones.
Yeah.
And that's what I told everybody.
They fought 3 times. Nah, Roy won the first one.
No, they fought twice.
They fought 3 times.
They fought twice.
They fought twice.
It was a draw the first one, and then the second one, that's when Antonio Tarver said, is it going to be any excuse, Roy? And he fought Roy, and he knocked him out. They fought twice.
That was the second one. And then
No, he won the first one. He won the first one. Roy won the first one.
Roy won the first one. Tarver slept him in the second one, and then he beat him up in the third one.
No, they didn't have a third. They didn't have a third fight. They didn't have a third fight.
I don't recall no third fight. I'm a Roy Jones fan.
Y'all said that Gary Russell. Y'all told me that Gary Russell lost in the UD, so I know what I'm talking about. But I'm about to look it up.
I didn't tell you, Roy. I didn't tell you Gary Russell lost in no UD.
No, that wasn't for you. That was for the other brothers.
Again, the thing that looks suspect.
They fought 3 times. I'm about to pull it up.
Again, the thing that looks suspect with the whole situation between Ryan and Devin is the fact that he doesn't seem to want any parts of vindication. He wants the court system to vindicate him. He wants the court system to award him a victory. Nah, victories are won and lost in the ring.
He got knocked out. He beat Antonio Tarver in a majority decision. Then he got slept in the second round. Then he got knocked out again by Glenn Johnson. Then he come back and lost the UD to Antonio Tarver.
Glenn Johnson fucked Roy Jones up, dog. That
And then that was
knockout.
very amateur, like the way he came out too. Yeah, that was brutal.
Yeah. Yo.
And that was the end of Roy Jones right there. Then he decided to go back in the ring with Antonio Tarver. Just his deal was to not get knocked out by Tarver. And he fought to not get knocked out. And he almost did get knocked out, but Tarver was gassed like a mug in that fight. In that third fight.
Yeah.
He was so gassed he couldn't get Roy out of there. And that Roy was just making his get back was to not get knocked out by Tarver. He knew he couldn't beat Tarver.
Yeah, he was a shell of himself though.
At that point in time, Roy had the damage to himself.
They stole that first fight from Roy. I mean, from Antonio Tarver. He beat Roy 3 times, but you know, at the time Roy was that dude, so you know, he had to, you know.
He always had Roy's number. Like Roy could never beat Antonio Tarver, man.
The same thing with Winky and not Winky, but same thing with Shane and Vernon. He beat him in the amateurs and he beat his ass in the pros 2 times.
Yo,
same deal.
I seen the joint of him whooping his ass in the amateurs. He was fucking Shane up. Oh, God
he beat
damn.
him twice I believe he beat him twice in the amateurs and he beat him twice professionally. So that's just one of them cases. You know what I mean? It's just one of them cases, man.
Salute to the good brother being boxing.
Being boxing.
Fucking with no more backwoods, man. These shits is whack.
Wow, what kind you got?
Salute to the good brother D for the win.
It's a gamble with them because a lot of them places, man,
man, shit,
they don't take
damn. But let me go back. Let me run this real quick though, man.
What's up, Tommy?
This thing going back all the way to Devin, like he has the right to pursue legal advisement trying to get the fight overturned from a L, but not to a victory. A no contest is the best he can hope for. If he's trying to get a victory, he need to man up, get back in that ring, and run it back. Back in the days, that's what happened, man. I took a butt whooping. I don't care how bad it was. You was gonna have to whoop me again. You was gonna whoop me until I got you, and you didn't want to go no more.
I agree.
These cats not
agree
built like
everything
us
you
no
said,
more. They
Thomas.
not built like us.
That man don't need to try to get the court to give him a win.
Facts.
He needs to get the court to erase the loss, but and fight him again to get that win. The court can erase the loss, but you get back in the ring and fight him and earn the victory. Don't have the court give you the victory. Earn your victory. Erase the loss, but earn your victory.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
I agree with that. I don't really. That's not going to happen. They're not going to overturn Ryan's dub and turn it to an L and put a dub on Devin's record. Has that ever happened?
You do that, then you got to go back in all the history where there was some questionable stuff and overturn everybody's things.
Everything.
Yep.
So yeah, that's not happening. If he wants that victory,
has it ever happened is the question.
Not only that, but you gotta give all those people that money that they won or lost in Vegas. You gotta give it back. All those people that lost money because Ryan won, and then you turn it back and say it's a win for Devin. Those people gonna want their money that they won.
Yeah,
or the money that they or at least the money that they lost, they're gonna want that money back.
No, that's a fact. I didn't even think about that.
I would. That's why I said it's not gonna happen. They're not gonna change a L to a dub. That's just not gonna happen. Bro.
Shout out to the Boxing Menu Podcast Plus, my Brody. Nah, that's a fact. So now like that's the end all be all, man, because we done spent way too much time on Devin and Mickey Freaky Ryan Garcia. Let's get to this tank. This tank possible Loma, and ultimately the fight that's coming up this week, the Usyk Fury fight. Because I know we ain't got much time, so let's use it more effective on stuff that really matters.
I mean, every last one of these shits are stuck, dog. Every last one of them.
Well, while you try to figure that out, we gonna speed back past this day real quick. Usyk and Fury, the entire fight card. I'm feeling a little different about it. I'm actually looking forward to it a little more. That's gonna be a good fight. Usyk put on more pounds for, I guess, maybe because he's expecting at some point he's going to be in there, or he can't simply move around as much and kind of be prepared for Fury to put his weight on him. It won't bother him as much. But it's going to be a good fight. That's going to be a good fight. I'm expecting some street fight with these two guys. It's in their nature. It's in their blood. They don't like each other. I like that. So when they don't like each other, we should expect fireworks. It's going to be a good fight. Like I said, both of them can easily, well, not easy, but they can both execute their plans and come out on top. So both of these guys got a chance of beating each other. So it's 50-50 to around round 4 for me. That's all I got, man. We ain't gonna waste no more time.
I'm gonna stick with what I said yesterday. I just don't care about this fight enough because I'm not gonna steal exactly what the brother D Free said, but I have my reasons why. I don't even care. If I watch it, I watch it. I'm going down North Carolina this weekend, so if I see it, fine. If I don't, I don't care.
Yeah, I'm not very interested in the fight. I haven't heard nobody talk about the fight, so I don't believe I'm in the same boat. So I mean, I don't believe I'm in a boat by myself. So I like I said before, I think both these guys should have an L on their resume right now. Both these guys, in my opinion, they lost their last fight. In both these guys, so I think both of them should have an L. But I'm more intrigued about the top rank card than I am about the heavyweight undisputed card.
Right, that top rank card is fire, dog.
Yeah.
Fire.
Oh wait, it comes on this week as well too.
Yeah, that's the Never Roddy card. The Never Roddy.
Oh
fight.
word, yeah.
I'm definitely watching. Most likely I'm going to watch that card. I'll probably be listening to the Fury and them fight, but I'm definitely going to watch.
Well, this is the thing about the. My bad, Crush. Go ahead, man. My bad.
No, you was right on point, bro. I wasn't saying nothing else. You was right on top.
All I was gonna say regarding with that, I mean, you get a chance to unify the division. I mean, the titles of the division. So it opens up opportunities for fights with Joshua and Wilder possibly taking. They mark on it if they can provide themselves with the opportunity by winning their fights that they got upcoming. So I think you got some intrigue there with that fight because it unified it undisputed. It brings the division into no dispute, and then on top of that, you got a clear number one, and now that clear number one has to entertain fighters. And I still, I mean, I want to. I'm very interested in this Zhang Wilder fight because if Wilder comes back and does what I think he can do, then I want to see him fight Joshua. I want to see him fight Usyk. I want to see him fight Fury.
I want to see another Fury fight,
but see, this is the thing. This is the thing that I say also with the Devin and Ryan. These things happen. We got to learn from them. We can't let this stuff just blow over like it. Like, say for instance, he go and win the decision. Then he probably will lose sight of the fact that nigga, you lost because you was getting blasted by a left hook. Yeah. Like somebody was raping you with the left hook all night long, and it was nothing you could do. You couldn't say stop. You couldn't get them off you or nothing. You got to fix that. Boxing got to fix the fact that you could test positive for substances that you can't use in the ring. They got to continuously. If we got to fight, they gotta be more stringent with their testing, they doping policies. They got to make sure that they test them every week.
Bentley crazy.
Or every two weeks, so that they can ensure. Like I don't think that they should be able to keep the gloves. I think once they select the gloves, the committee should take the gloves, so you can't tamper with it. So we don't get no floppy gloves.
Yeah,
or some gloves that can fully. Go ahead, my bad.
Shout out to Creo the Traveler. He said he don't care either.
Yeah, I think if Wilder gets in there with Zhang and he looks good and he beats Zhang or knocks Zhang out and he looks good in the fight and it looked like that last fight was just because he had ring rust, I want to see him fight AJ. I don't care about the Fury because I mean the last fight Fury beat him He beat him with no cheating involved. No cheating involved. He beat him. He knocked him out.
He did.
If he gets past AJ,
He still was on that camera for more
Wilder
than
gets past AJ, then we could talk about the rematch with Fury. If Wilder get past AJ, we could talk about that then. But I would want to, if like I said, if Wilder looks good against Zane, which I'm kind of skeptical. I don't know if Wilder's going to look good. What I saw in the last fight, I think Wilder might be done. But I hope he proves me wrong. But if Wilder looks good against Zane and he gets the win, I want to see him get in there with AJ. But I think AJ is waiting for the winner of this Fury and Usyk fight so he can fight for undisputed.
And deservedly so.
Yeah.
You can only put him or Parker in there. Shout out to Bentley. Because Parker been
the win. He said, my bad. He said, I think I'm gonna bet 20 on a draw, T Hill. You know what? That
might not be bad. That might not be bad.
That's a hell of a bet, bro.
Be surprised, dog. Boxing don't give no ups. Yeah, for sure. Bentley said Joseph Parker making noise in the heavyweight.
Yeah, shout out Bentley because he definitely, he's somebody that staked his claim. You can't deny the fact that, in that Zilly Zane fight, man, he overcome some hardship and put them things down on him. I mean,
that's
so he's
a tough fight, bro.
It is. So
that big China man can crack, bro.
Yeah, he hits you with the whopper.
But I'm not as nervous. I thought that I would be for Wilder because I'm a big Wilder supporter. I'm not as nervous because he's getting right back in there. Now, I do want to see I want to see the game plan change with Deontay. Just go in there and let him be himself. Go in there and tell him what he's doing wrong. That's it. Well, other than that, let Wilder be Wilder. Because when Scott started changing Wilder, he started moving and shit. That's when stuff started going wrong to me.
To me, also, I believe, I'm not absolutely sure with this, but I suspect that he's a yes man. And you can't Malik Scott. Yeah, I believe
Malik got
a yes
lot of things going on. He trains tons of youth. He got a damn OnlyFans. Him and his girl be up there doing shit. He got a lot of things going on for me to be like Mark Breland when he was there. It seemed like things were a little bit more under control. But right now,
you ever see Mark Breland after a loss? That nigga took full responsibility for every loss he had.
Yeah.
He's accountable, bro. And he ain't no yes man. See, that was what Wilder needed. He needed somebody that's not going to be a yes man to him. You need somebody that's going to tell you when you're effing up, bro.
I don't want to call Malik Scott a yes man, but his actions,
don't want to either.
His actions are like, all right, whatever you want to do, D. You know what I mean? No, listen to me. And when they in camp, he probably get, he tell them what to do. But at the end of the day, Wilder gonna beat Wilder. But what I didn't like is I seen a lot of moving going on against a guy like Joseph Parker. He should have just blasted this dude because Wilder could take his punch. Parker hit him with his best shot, and Wilder, he ain't go down or nothing. He buzzed up a little bit, but he didn't go down. So I don't know why he just didn't just fucking bull rush that dude, man.
For sure.
Like Andy Stewart was telling Jermaine Taylor when he fought Corey Spinks, just fucking rush him. He can't hurt you. You know what I'm saying? He can't hurt you.
All right.
Thank you.
Who else on the Tyson Fury card?
I don't even care about that card. I'd rather talk about that.
Ain't Obataille on that card though?
What that
ain't him and Baranchik on the card? I mean, not Baranchik, but what's his name?
Young boy card. Hey, Free, what network? Hey, D Free, this for you. What network? This remind me having a little brain trip. Yo, what network does Abdullah Mesa fight for? Is he Top Rank or is he DAZN?
He Top Rank.
Okay, so isn't he on that card as well? Is the kid on the card on that card with Keyshawn and all the other young boys?
He could be.
Yeah, because I just seen him put another date out like a couple of days ago.
Well, when your fights ain't lasting but 1 or 2 rounds, man, you can get as many fights in as possible.
Yeah. I mean, that kid is really, really, really good. I like that whole car. I like all them young boys on here. That kid boxing like he been fighting for 20 years, yo. That shit is crazy to me.
Scary, man. Scary.
Hey, we got some. Hey, free. Put yourself on mute real quick till you get situated. Cause the car John giving him back the feedback. Here it goes. But somebody's car is giving back too much feedback. Yeah, I got the radio playing in the background. Who that free? Somebody text free and tell them to cut that radio off. I don't want BVO to get in any more trouble that we've been in the past.
He went out. Yeah,
we made some mistakes in the past on this channel because we didn't know no better, and it kind of set us back a little bit. But we bouncing back. But yeah, that car, Abdullah Mason, like that card is a fire card for real. But I'm more excited to see that kid than anybody else on that card. I mean, that's just me though. I don't know how y'all brothers feel.
Man,
who are y'all excited to see most? I know you want to see all of them, but we really, really want to see. I want to see Mason.
Man, I want to see the same cat you want to see.
Right. That kid is bad, man. How old is that? How old is that young boy?
19.
Man, oh man. It's going to get ugly when he get about 25, 26. It's going to be ugly.
Shit. 22 is going to be ugly. By the time you get 20,
about when 25, he get that grown man strength, that 25 on the other side, about to push 30, he's going to be a savage.
That ain't going to be ugly, man. That's going to be savage. That he's a man.
I'm really big. I got real high praise on this kid. Him and Cremel Moten. Them two young boys, I won't call them kids. Them two young brothers, I got high hopes for y'all, yo. Real rap, because I like them a lot. I've been following Cremel for a while. Abdullah Mason, I think BVO, I think BVO or Free, one of them put me on with him. I was like, yo, I'm gonna check him out. Like, I never heard of the kid. You know what I mean? I seen a couple of his reels, but I didn't know who he was. I just thought, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, I seen some before. But then I started following him heavy. So I'm well aware of what's going on with him now. But that dude is sharp, man. That's crazy. He act like he been fighting for years.
He's probably the most complete prospect I've seen in years, man. It's scary, man. It's scary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean,
that's a bad young man right there, Jack.
That young boy can do everything, dog.
Yeah.
Like the way he know where he is in the ring and just everything about him, man. You know what I'm saying? He seemed humble. And I don't care about that humble shit for real. If you want to get out here and talk your shit, go ahead, bro. Entertain me. Because, we do want to be entertained. I want to see the fights too, but I also want to be entertained.
He definitely entertaining in that ring, though, goddamn.
Yes. And that's definitely cool with me. You don't have to have that personality. You could be kind of like Earl was or Terrence was. They're not real kind of personality type of dudes. More Earl Spence than Terrence is. Earl got, he got a lot more fans. People, he talked to people. He come on YouTube channels. You know what I'm saying? Terrence ain't really do none of that. When he go on YouTube, he go on Fight Hype. He go to the big dogs. You know what I'm saying? He ain't come checking the hood with us like Earl did. Earl came on multiple platforms. You know what I'm saying? And that's where that separates that at. But he's not really a personality guy to me either. But the way they perform in the ring make you just be like, all right, cool. I would like to hear him talk more like Tank. You want to hear him? I like what he's doing right now, but some of the shit get on my nerves. But for the most part, I like how he's very animated. He's not like afraid of the camera. He talking shit now. You know what I'm saying? He should have been doing that.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. So them boys, as long as they keep doing what they're doing, these young boys. But that top rank card, who else they got on there? Crush Keyshawn.
Keyshawn on there.
Is Big Baby on there or no?
I think so. I think so.
I'm gonna pull that card up. Damn.
Top Rank got those dudes at 35, man. Shit.
They got it locked up. Yeah, I mean, hold on, I'm trying to I guess a schedule. ESPN. That's a big card. When is the card again? It ain't this weekend, is it?
That's the Navarrete card.
The Navarrete card. Man, when is that? Can't find it. They got Bam coming up June 29th. Top Rank got some shit, boy.
I like Bam. I like Bam. Yeah, Bam gonna run, man.
Me too.
Yeah, he nice. Bam nice. We was just talking about this white boy the other day. Sheehy fighting. I like Sheehy.
I can't. They won't. They just only showing the main event. They won't actually show the damn whole card.
The entire card.
Yeah. Cause I don't want to miss nobody.
Right.
Card. What? I wish I knew when they fought. What's the date? Upcoming events. But nevertheless, I don't want to spend too much time trying to search for this. But I like that card, man. I just want to see Abdullah. I do want to see. That guy.
Yeah, you went out for a second. Yeah.
You know, you got a lot of support over here on this channel, my dude. You know what I'm saying? We rocking with you over here. Win, lose, or draw. Cause you're gonna hear me talk like that. If he happen to, God forbid, he take a L, I'm still ride because I like him. I like the fighter, man. I ride with him. See, I ain't one of these new niggas. These new niggas is weird. Y'all niggas is weird. As soon as y'all mans lose, y'all want to throw the nigga in the trash can, bro. Like, that shit don't make no sense to me. As soon as they take one loss, you know what I'm saying? Like with Earl, like how Earl got handled. You know what I mean? That shit happened to the best of them, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how when I was a young boy? You know when I was a young boy? When Evander Holyfield went and whipped Mike Tyson ass that first time? You know how I felt? I felt like, man, I ain't know. I was a young boy. I was salty for like 2 days off of that shit. Man, my favorite fighter just got smashed. You know what I'm saying? He rumbled in there. I don't act like he ain't rumbled, but that first fight, Holyfield was in his ass.
You know something though, man? In that fight with Spence and Bud Crawford, the first thing he said when he got back and the camera was on, we got to run that back game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he know that, hey, yo, that's not a good look for me. I got to get this back.
Yeah, but he need to get in. But see, people want him to fight him next. He got to get some. You know what I mean? He can't do that. He gonna get destroyed. He got to get that weight up. You know what I mean? Move up. You know what I'm saying? He stayed there for too long to me.
Yeah,
like what Crush said about Dev. He stayed in that welterweight too long.
And I agree with that
Never fought
too.
Terrence at 47. But people, when I said that, BVO and them, they crucified me. Oh man, I can't. Boy, back in the day when was me and BVO up here, dog. I used to say, man, I don't really want this fight to be at 47. Where is the fight supposed to be? It's undisputed. But deep down inside, I knew.
I understood why you wanted it at 47, though, man.
It's this healthy. A lot of things on the line at 47. You know?
Yeah.
I get it. And Earl seems like, as far as when it comes to boxing, he's a man of his word. It looked like he said he was not going anywhere until he did what he said he'd do, win, lose, or draw. And that's what he did. You know what I mean? But it didn't end well for him. But hopefully the 54 is a new life for him. You know what I mean? People don't want to throw him out of the trash. You know what I mean? I know he's been through a lot, man. But shit,
the thing with Earl, though, man, is the way he looked going into the ring.
he looked goofy to me. I don't care.
He
Nobody
didn't look
say.
good at all going into the ring, and he didn't look like he normally looks even in the ring. So a
He
lot of
ain't
that
look
had to do.
healthy.
Yeah, he didn't look healthy. So, like, given the fact that he been through so much outside the ring, it looked like it
What's
could
that?
be.
What's that? T. What's that in the background? It's a. What is that?
Sound like wind. Wind.
Yeah, it sound like yeah. Who crush you with the sleep? Crush out there. Somebody mute Crush, bro.
Yeah, your boy
I
Crush
mean,
No,
over
I'm
there.
here.
oh,
I'm here.
wow, we thought you was snoring. Who the hell snoring?
Nah, Crush
Not
over there
me, bro.
taking. He doing his puff pass.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm smoking, bro.
It's all
I'm
good, but
Them
he got
smoking.
niggas
the,
are deep jaws.
yeah, he got that real stogie.
Yeah,
Iron
man.
lungs. But
But I
How you
mean,
know,
yeah, go
man?
ahead, T. Finish what you saying early. You said he ain't look good. I felt the same way.
he
Yeah,
didn't.
you
And
didn't look
I'm not
good.
taking. I'm not taking anything away from Crawford because that's not
Zero.
Crawford's responsibility. His
Yeah, Crawford
responsibility is to
didn't
look
do
the
his
best he
thing,
can,
man.
and he
Crawford
did that.
put on another
Earl.
performance against Errol, man.
Yeah, he did. One for the ages. But and people crucify me at work. All my boys, they got and I was like, and if you go back and listen to the old lives on this channel, I never said who was gonna win. I stood neutral the whole time. BVO and other people used to come up on this channel and try to get me to pick, and I was like, man, I'm just gonna watch the fight, bro. I don't know. You know what I mean, it's a pick 'em. I could see what happened that actually happened. I could saw that coming. But I also saw if Earl had did that to him, I would have been like, I would have had my reasons why. You know what I'm saying? So either way, I had my reasons why it was going to happen. But I
Yeah,
stood neutral on that one. But Earl did not look good going into the ring. I'm not making excuses. They crucify me again. Oh, you making excuses for your man? Da, da, da. I'm like, I'm not. The bull didn't look. You ain't see that. Stop acting like you ain't see. He looked it crazy. Don't do that. I hate when niggas do that. Y'all niggas saw he looked it crazy. Even the diehard fans know that nigga looked. Earl didn't look right, but they didn't care. They just wanted his ass whooped. The Terrence Crawford fans, they didn't care, and it ain't his responsibility. You're right. It ain't.
nah, it's not. It's his responsibility to go in the ring and handle his business.
Dog walk shit. You know what I mean? That's why I rock with
So
that nigga. Man.
I can't be mad at him because he did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, I don't rock with that nigga. Some of the shit that he do outside of the ring, but inside that motherfucker, man, oh man, they want him against.
He a menace
Hell
inside
yeah.
that boy, and
They want him in there with Canelo. That's crazy to me, but whatever.
yeah, he a menace. And honestly, I still want to see a rematch. But I do want to. I want to see Earl in the ring with somebody before him, so I could see if what I saw that night was just an aberration. Maybe he just was not feeling well, or just a bad night, or if it's like, hey, yo, Earl really gotta slow down, man, because it ain't like it used to be.
Right. Yeah, and he
Because
ain't no spring chicken either.
he ain't, and I mean, like I say, I've seen boxing so many years, and I've seen people go into that fight not right and how it play out. And it looked like that was part of the case. Also looked like your boy Crawford was on his stuff that night.
In his
On his
bag.
stuff. Yeah, he was in his bag twice.
He was everything in that fight. 8
Oh,
less
Ja
than
in the
4
back.
minutes.
Ja in the back. Can somebody bring Ja up?
Oh shit. I don't have the power to do that.
BBO, you still listening? Bring Ja up. We got some time. I mean,
BBO keep getting on me about logging in a certain way where I could do that, but I just for some reason don't listen. That's just the truth. He's like, yo, man, I get the email. I told you before, then you can just control the shit.
yo,
I want to bring Ja up here too.
Ja about to come up.
Word. But yeah, Earl, he something looked wrong to me, but I'm not making up no excuses because I can't. I don't want to put any smut on Terrence Crawford's victory. I don't want to put any mud, nothing. I want to leave that as a masterpiece that you hang up on the wall, dog, because that's what it was. You know what I mean? Terrence Crawford, when Earl tried to push him back and Bud ain't move, I noticed that crowd. I said, oh, shit. You know, that like that nigga be wrestling and shit. You know what I mean? Terrence Crawford can play basketball. He's what I call a super athlete. You know what I mean? That means he can probably play football, basketball, baseball, box, wrestle. I do everything, nigga. You know what I mean? That nigga
Hey, y'all
like
got
that.
D3? Y'all got D3 number? Because D3 can bring him up for sure.
Oh no, I don't think
I got the free number. Hold on, I text
text
him.
free. Yeah, text
Text
free and
him,
tell him to
text him and tell him.
bring Ja up on the track. Get Ja on the track.
But
Yeah, that
I don't
nigga's
know
gonna
who
go.
but that Navarrete Baranchyk fight, man, I think that's gonna be interesting for as long as it lasts. I do see Navarrete getting him up out of there
Yeah, for sure.
around like 9, 10, maybe even earlier, maybe like 8.
It's gonna be fun while it lasts, though.
Oh yeah. I mean, hell, him and that Conceição fight was money.
Yeah.
That fight is money.
Conceição is a tough dude, man.
He is a tough dude. He got skill set too. The only thing I don't like about him is he slap his punches.
Yeah.
If he would actually turn his punches over, man, he'd be that much more deadlier.
Yeah.
But that slap stuff is nonsense. Boy out there swinging like he won them girl fights. Yeah, he over there
for real.
overhand
I
slap.
still like him though.
I love him, man. I love him because he believe in himself, man. He acting like it up in the ring too, man. He be styling and whatnot, man. I ain't mad at him, man. It's gonna be a good fight with him and what's the name? Damn. What's his name?
I forgot the dude. I was just looking at it like 30 seconds ago too.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good fight too.
Yeah, for as long as it lasts, like you said.
Ford, ain't it Ford?
I don't think so. Forgot.
I want to say Ford.
You know who had me tripping? That nigga Edgar Belunga. That nigga, I ain't know that boy funny as shit to me, dog. And I know he gonna go in there and get dropped, knocked out, beat up, whatever. But when that nigga was doing interviews, he was talking greasy, bro. I don't know nobody. He had his jewelry on. That nigga was tripping. I was like, that nigga wilding, bro.
See, I'm not mad if you talk greasy like that. You just gotta back it up because Dev was talking heavy. He was talking mad
heavy.
You telling me like of all the people that you got in the game right now, the only one that they end their career right now, that's a Hall of Fame is you. Everybody else is really ain't on your level, skill wise and accomplishment wise. Then yo, what up, Ja?
What's good, family?
Ja, what's up, my dude?
Hey, what's up, Prize?
Ain't shit.
Man, what y'all on tonight, man?
We was just
Man, we
chopping.
talking.
We ran past our topic, but we were just talking shit right at this point. You know what I mean? BVO gave us an extra little 40 minutes. But I'm pretty sure he'll give us a little bit more than you jumped on. Pardon me.
Yeah, because he got nothing but love for you, baby.
Yeah. How you feeling?
Vice versa, man. But I'm feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Just came home from work. You know what I mean?
Hey, D need to bring Crush back up. D just brought you up and back.
Damn. Yeah.
Hey, Crush, send him a text, man, and tell him to bring you back up.
See, this is what BVO. This would be irritating him, like you know what I'm saying. Because he's supposed to have a night off. He might cook a little bit.
Yeah, he should have empowered. I mean, I know D3 got the power, but somebody else.
I
Just
do
in
too.
case D3.
I do too. I do too. This is my fault, though. I don't want to blame him.
Oh, okay.
See how in shape
On Tuesdays,
Tyson
I'm
Fury look?
I'm a log on a different way on Tuesdays. The next time. But what you said, John?
Nah, I see that. But y'all see how in shape Tyson Fury look? But I never see him in shape like that before, man.
Nah, not at
I ain't
all.
seen him. I ain't seen him yet. I ain't gonna
Nah,
cap
he
you.
in
I've
shape,
not been
shape.
interested in this fight. I can't lie.
But compared
Nah,
to how he normally come in, he in shape, bro. Like he like
Yeah.
two. I'm gonna say like 230 something, bro.
hey, yo, bro, he got me surprised. You feel me? I think he may win. I,
Yeah, Fury's big. He's a big in there. Usyk, the size is gonna show, but I mean, Usyk can fight them big dudes, man. We'll see.
Usyk ain't no punk.
Nope.
But I do agree,
But
he did take an L that last fight, man, because my man hit him
exactly,
clear on. He did hit him in the stomach, man. That wasn't no low blow. My
it was on the
man took
belt line.
advantage. He knew he was done. Took his breath away, like the song said, and he
I
couldn't
would have
do
liked to
nothing but.
see Dua Bob being able to jump on him one more time. If he wouldn't have got him out of there and Usyk would have knocked him out, that's cool. But that should have been a stoppage. He was not gonna get
Yeah.
up. That body shot was vicious.
See, but what that really entails, and I don't mean no disrespect, but you mentally just not strong enough. You let something like that take you out the fight. Because
Right.
after that moment, it took him out the fight.
Yeah. I agree.
Who Dua Bob
Yeah.
or Usyk?
No. Your boy Dubois.
Dubois.
Dubois really was controlling the fight, bro. Like I was shocked. I was
Yeah.
shocked how he was controlling the fight, and he was working. He was working the hell out of my man, Body Boy, and then he caught him with that good one. My man just lost all train of thought, man. It was like he shut down. Probably had to go piss himself, man. It was so vicious. My man, the way he reacted, it looked like it was his air was gone. It didn't look like he get hit in the golden ass, bro. It's a different reaction when you do. But they gave that man 15 minutes.
For real.
You only
yeah,
get 10 seconds.
yo, but that type of punch would shock your system too.
Ja, no.
Hell yeah, but I got hit with that
That's what
punch
happened with
exactly.
him, Ja. He got that. It shocked his whole. I got hit with a body shot, like, and that shit put me to down. Because my man Latif used to box. He boxed Gabe Rosado. Gabe beat him up, but my man Latif from Philly was sharp though. You know what I mean? And he hit me with a damn body shot. Man, that shit it numbed my whole side of my body. My leg couldn't. My leg was like, I don't know. I can't explain. It felt like you ever sat on the
Felt like
toilet too
lightning.
long?
Lightning shoot through you.
You
Yeah.
ever felt like you sat on the toilet too long? You get up and that feeling is in your leg.
Yeah.
That's what happened to my whole side of my body. I was paralyzed from that shit, bro. I was
Yeah,
like,
you ain't
damn.
know.
It's like a delayed stab
Yeah.
to the body.
Cause I thought
You
I was
feel
all
me?
right for a minute, Ja. I thought I was cool. I backed out. I was like, that body shot wasn't shit. I took 2 steps back and sat down. And then I started rolling on the ground because I couldn't get back up because it said that when that aftershock come, it's over. That aftershock is no joke when you get hit with a body shot like that. Like he hit me with a good ass
Yo,
body shot.
that's why I'm saying, man, that fool in that Canelo and Munguia fight, there were 2 body shots that was debilitating, but them boys kept going, man. You could see the one time when Canelo got your boy Munguia, he stopped, he paused, like he felt that.
Yeah, them body shots ain't
Yeah.
no joke, man.
Hell
But
yeah.
Ja, what's up with you though? What's up with you though, dog? You training?
For me, I'm fighting next month, but June 5th in
Where?
Manhattan. You feel me? The Edison Ballroom.
We might need to pull up, bro. I don't what like Manhattan. So all right, so let me ask you this, because I don't know the city like that. I know Philly, but I don't know the city. Um, how far is that from Madison Square Garden?
Like I would say a 20-minute drive, but
So I
15.
can, so because I can catch the train in Camden, the River Line will run me and drop me, and then I think I got to get on another train, and it'll drop me right in Madison Square Garden, and then I can just bop down the street.
You'll be good, but as long as you make it to the Madison Square Garden, then for me,
Yeah,
it's easy
the
pickings from
train,
there. Yeah.
the train would drop me off in Madison Square Garden. Don't they got a train running through that bitch or near it, like right near it, or
Yeah,
is it
from
in
the
it?
L. Yeah, for me, that's the L.
Right. So I jumped on that joint when I went there, the last time I went there, because I was like, I ain't driving my wheel out there. That's crazy. You know what I mean?
But the
But that's
city,
what's up, man. You ready? You in shape? You ready to go?
man, but I feel good, but I'm just real poised, you know. You know
Not
what I'm saying?
anxious?
He gonna feel me. He gonna feel me. And if we run, I'm gonna track him down like a dog.
Word. Well, man, what weight you fighting at?
I'm fighting at 156.
Mm. That's some big dogs up there, man. Sheesh.
Hey, how many times you got to weigh in? Y'all don't y'all got to weigh in like multiple times?
Now, are you? They don't. It ain't like you don't gotta worry about like the hydration. And do you like to hydrate big, or you just like to stay on weight?
No way, because for me, but I don't want to just feel as regular as I could feel and then
Right.
used to the weight. You feel me? But I don't want to drop it a day of, and
I
then
could
for
dig
me,
it.
I'm weak at a day of the fight. You feel me? But the same day I weigh in, you know.
Yeah.
So
You want to stick to the script. I can dig it, no doubt. Well, that shit got me kind of lit right now. You heard? You said June 5th. But what time is that? What time that joint start? It's in the afternoon, probably. I probably gotta get my ass up.
start at 1, the ends at
Yeah.
10. But for
Right.
me, I don't know which bout I am until they for me drop the fight cards.
Right.
So
Yeah. Because it be mixed. Nobody knows when they get there. That's how it be in Philly. When I go to them gyms and watch some fights, nobody, them young boys, them amateurs, they don't know who and when they fighting. You know what I mean? They just be in there getting ready. That should
I'm
be a
gonna have fun.
vibe in there.
Feel me? But I'm gonna have fun with whoever they put me in there with.
You know, style on them. Now, when's the last time you fought?
Last time I fought was months ago because that shit happened with my hand. I was in
Yeah. Right.
January, and prior to that, I was looking to start for me fighting in January, but for ringmasters. So prior to that, for me, but I would say close to 8 months.
So your hand, your shit Gucci now though, right?
For me, I just sparred for me the other day. It
How
was
it
this.
feel? Cool.
Hell yeah, you feel me? I was stumping with my left. I was scared. You feel me?
At first, yeah,
At the
yeah.
first punch I threw, I was nervous, but then I'm like, oh shit, I feel good.
Right, right,
And
right,
then I got my confidence back.
right. Because that's how I felt when I tore my ACL and my MCL and fractured my meniscus. And then when I went out there and tried to ball, I was scared to be explosive. I was scared to jump because I jump off my left leg. So I was scared to jump. I was scared to cross to my left. I was just, and I was never right because it was all mental.
Yeah, that's the biggest hurdle, that mental block.
So
Shout out to Big Dog G5 Gate. Shout out,
G
matter of fact,
spot,
shout out to the
yeah,
whole winning team.
the winning team in the building.
Enzo, what's up, bro?
Shout out
Hey,
to
but
them
I could
brothers, bro.
say, no, but I
Yeah,
could
but
say,
Jai
but the
ready to get up
funnest
in it.
part, but the funnest part, it just be but a journey. You feel me? Just knowing about how much you could take and deal with and keep on going. You know, and face as much adversity but as you could face and still keep on going and still have a smile on your face. You know what I'm saying? And still got that hunger. You know, for me, but I just love the journey. For me, but but full gold. For me, but I'm a full. I'm a fully go through this. You know, like for me, but I love this shit, bro. But I love it with a passion.
That's what you need too, man. That love get you far, bro. And I know you being a student of the game, man. You look at these fights, you check things, and you take and you pick from it, and you see the things that actually work and the things that are kind of like not a benefit to you, man. I wonder how you be seeing stuff like that when you look at these fights, man. How you process it and apply it to your ring activity.
I just like but to think that I'm fighting them in the ring. You know, you feel me? I just want to picture myself. It was just being with the opponent and just seeing how I could, for me, how I could capitalize on their mistakes. for me, but see the openings that not everybody else sees, and just using smart aggression, So,
You're right.
shit, I'm just a student. For me, but I could just sit all day and watch fights, and not get bored. You
Me
feel me?
too. Yeah, me too, John. Like if we were just chilling at the crib, and like let's say you just won your fight, and you just chilling, and I'm like, yo, I'm about to slide over there, and we just chopping it up regular, talking about fights, and we throw some fights on. Dog, I'll watch boxing all day. The old fights on HBO, whatever you pull up, I'm with it. 'Cause I'm like a junkie. I love boxing. It's my favorite sport. A lot of people like football and basketball. Boxing is my number one.
Yo, Ja, who you like watching?
I like watching, but Dimitri before, feel me? But I love
Yeah.
Mike. You feel me? But man, I will watch Mike fights over and over and over and over. For me, I like with George Benson. Um, feel me? But I'll watch a few but Larry Holmes fights from time to time. But Thomas Hearns.
Okay, so you isolate like certain things that they do well, and you pick it out, and you look how they apply it towards the opponent, given like what they do in the ring,
Yeah,
or
because
is just you like their styles?
more like but a mindset, but for me, I do like but the styles for me, but I like but the technique. But what I like with all those fighters is that they all maximize their advantage, but they don't try to be something that they're not. And
Thanks.
and you feel me? But with that, it put me in a mindset, maximize your advantage at all times. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Don't ever try to be with something that you're not. And for me, that's why I love with Dimitri Bivol. You feel
Yeah.
me? Because he's special. Feel me? But his Soviet style, but his in and out style, that's a hard style but to go with. Feel me? All his shots
Hmm.
is hard thumping punches, but he never tap. But he work you, but he break you down with the jab. Then he double up for me, but under jabbed, and now he coming like with the right hand, and now he jumping with the left hook, and now but he just for me but level chip. Man, look,
Yeah, I like Dimitri Bivol too. I like that style of boxing too, John. That's my ish right there. BVO, he hates it. You know that. He hates that kind of style, but I love that kind of style of boxing when niggas is boxing and not getting hit, like what Floyd did, what Sweepy did. Um, like Tony get hit. I know he get hit, but I'm saying Tony D was nice, and I was always, when I was young. Of course, I like Mike, but my other guys I like the cats that was like slick and move and style and get up out of there, had that crazy footwork. That always attracted me, and I was like, yo, that's crazy, man. That's why I rock with Sweet Pea, man. That nigga was my
Sweet
dude. You know what
legit.
I'm saying? His defense was crazy, and I was like, man, I like that. And so now when I'm thinking in my, if I'm going to get in a fight, I don't want him to hit me. I'm gonna be ducking like Sweet Pea. That's what's going in my head. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be moving like Sweet Pea. That's what I used to think. So again, I like that kind of style of fighting too. Dimitri Bivol, I like the way he was leaping in on Canelo, tagging his ass and getting out of there. And maybe he can't crack as hard as he could, but he's fighting up, I believe. Because I don't think he has a problem in making 68. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but I think he's fighting up, and I think he's just boxing circles around these big dudes. And it's unfortunate what happened to Artur Beterbiev because I thought I have, and I'm staying with it. I'm standing on it. I got Dimitri Bivol boxing him in a UD.
Mm,
Yep.
that's gonna
I
be
know
for
everybody
interesting.
me
on.
too.
I'm the
Yeah,
only one on the
I
channel
agree.
that I'm the only one. Okay, well, me and I'm the only one. I'll speak for myself. I'm the only one on the channel that think Dimitri Bivol. If you go back and listen to it, when we talk about that fight before the injury, we was talking about how Beterbiev was going to just. Dimitri was going to box him until Beterbiev get to him. I was like, well, what if he don't get to him? Because Dimitri Bivol don't get fucking tired,
Hey, look,
and
but
he's going to keep fucking going.
hey, look,
And
and the
then
thing about but Dimitri Bivol is that you don't ever see but Dimitri Bivol on the ropes, but you barely see him on his back foot, and he always keep the fight in the middle of the ring, and he demands his respect in the middle of the ring.
yeah,
So either his opponent is on the back foot or they standing in the middle of the ring. Arthur, but Arthur better be at, but he wouldn't thrive for me, but fighting Bivol in the middle of the ring, he would have to try but to walk him down and hurt him. And for me,
right.
Bivol know that, and he would not let that happen. You know what I'm saying? Before he got
Can he
respectable
stand?
power.
Can he withstand the power of Artur Beterbiev? Is he gonna like? Cause that's hard to do because Artur Beterbiev is a smart fighter too. He knows Dimitri gonna want to do exactly what you said. Keep that shit in the middle of the ring like he did Canelo. You know what I mean? Then when Canelo went to lean back on the ropes, Dimitri Bivol wasn't so quick to jump in there. He was like, "Nah, come here." He told Canelo, "Get your ass back in the middle." You know what I mean? He waved him here. You know, when Canelo was like, "Come on, Dimitri," when you know Canelo liked to lay on the ropes in his fights. Dimitri Bivol was not having it. He told him to get his ass back to the center so I can tax it some more, and that's what he did.
He jumped
But
his timing too.
yeah, is he going to be able to withstand Artur Beterbiev's shots? We never seen nobody really crack him really good, real good.
You feel me? I think he fought, but Craig Richards. Feel me? But I think, but Craig. Wait, for me, if I'm not mistaken, did he? Yeah. He fought. Yeah, and wait. That's the UK fighter, but that's fighting on that same card, right?
I'm not sure about them UK fighters. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, but Craig Richards, but he hurt. Feel me? Before it with a straight but right hand, but in they fight. Feel me? Y'all can go back and watch it, and before, but he just became and got that right back. You feel me? He recovered well, and feel me? He got that right back. So I think that he got better chin to same withstand better BF shots, but he gonna keep better BF out of his rhythm. You feel me? He
Salute
gonna
to
make
the
him get a little bit
brother.
desperate.
Salute to the brother Gregory Pratt, man. Appreciate you pulling up. Smash the like for the one time. Your boys. But yeah, Dimitri Bivol, I like him too, man. I used to talk shit about him, Ja. I used to say that nigga was dog food, kibbles and bits. Canelo, I didn't know who he was. I was like, Canelo, I hate these niggas when Canelo. When I seen what he did, that's all I needed to see. I was like, yo, that dude, he's sharp, man. And then he came out there against that other guy. He couldn't get that motherfucker out of there, man. I question his power,
Zerto?
but I don't care about that. Not Zerto. He beat him the fuck up too. I'm talking about that other guy that
Something.
fought. Yeah, he
Yeah.
couldn't get that guy out of
Oh,
there.
the one on the card
wild
that
card.
yeah.
I wanted him to knock that guy the fuck out, man. And Bevo couldn't do it. I was like, shit, they're gonna talk shit about this better BF guy. It's cool though. Because I still think he can beat him. That's just my opinion though. I could be wrong. I ain't mad if I am wrong. You know what I mean? I'm riding with the guy that I believe is the skilled guy. But better BF is good cutting off the ring. Well, I don't know. He's pretty decent in the middle of the ring. It's good, man. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's gonna
Thing
be a
that
good fight.
made Mike a real the thing that made Mike Tyson real special to me was that at that time when he was fighting, there was not another fighter like him with the peekaboo style and how much he just broke everybody down. It was a mindset, the grip, the determination. Feel me? But striking with both sides. You feel me? Feel me? If you never but a pivot, feel me? Come back with a shot. Feel me? Go but to this side, go to my man.
Yeah, I
Listen,
like Mike
Mike
too.
was my
Mike is one of my
inspiration,
favorites. I can dig
and
it. Mike is definitely one of my favorites.
you feel me? Even when he was but fighting Roy Jones, when he was doing but a build up into that fight, but he made like a challenge on Thriller. For me, but that's when he had but a partnership with him. And he said if you could do but this combination right, for me, but I'm gonna give you a shout out. I'm like, oh shit. So for me, I went, but I made a account. I'm like, yo, I'm about to go do this shit. For me, but I made a do. It caught 50,000 views in the first night, and then in 3 days it got up to 224,000 views. And Mike never gave me my shout out, man.
Mike, he's definitely one of my favorite fighters. That's like the first person I ever seen fighting. You know what I mean? And at the time I was a kid, I probably was like 5 or 6. You know what I mean? I was into wrestling. So wrestling and Mike Tyson was my shit. You know what I mean? I had to punch out when I was little. I had that shit ASAP. You know what I mean? And Mike, I just love what he did, man. He was the shorter guy, and he would go in there and break these dudes down. Like you said, his mental. Them dudes was beat before they came to the ring. They was scared to death, except for a couple of them, like Razor Ruddock and Bone Crusher wasn't scared. A couple Holyfield, them dudes. But I'm talking about Mike before he got beat. Man, he was washing dudes, dog. doing dudes greasy.
For me,
So he definitely
that's
Mike
why.
got me watching boxing, basically. Mike Tyson.
Hell yeah, for me. But that's why, cuz. For me, that's why, cuz he need to be studied more. You feel me? But I don't think that
Oh yeah.
he, feel me, people really be looking to cuss like how, you feel me, but they should. You feel me?
Yeah,
And he is one of the
Castellanos, that
all-time
guy.
greats.
Oh, absolutely.
And
Definitely.
feel me, he just be created a style from watching but karate, and he came in, he implemented it to Jose Torres, Floyd Patterson. You feel like Mike Tyson, and for me, a whole bunch of other fighters that never got but they get but a spotlight. But man,
All right, I'm getting the wrap up behind the scenes. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up, man. I'm glad you jumped on here, y'all. We will be back tomorrow. Shout out to my brother BVO Boxing, the homie D3 for jumping up here. My boy Thomas Hill. And of course, the young homie, the up and coming Ja. He got a fight June the 5th. It's at where's that again, Ja? Say it again, you cut out. So that's where you can catch him at. You know, get there early. You gotta get there early. So it is what it is, and man, y'all make sure y'all smash the like and subscribe and come rock with us, man. It's your boy Prize Fighter, and we gone.
For our viewers who don't know, tell them he's the original man.
The original man's Asiatic, black man. He's the maker. He's the owner. He's the cream of my earth. He's father of civilization and God of this universe. And there's only one God.
For our viewers who don't know,